Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and hopefully this is a continuation of Brotherhood of Bounce, considering we've had more technical difficulties in the BBC trying to delete all of Jimmy Savile's previous tapes.
What?
Nothing.
Ooh, mate, with our special guest star, I'm not sure that's appropriate.
He can't hear you. It's fine. I am obviously joined by Iwan, my favourite partner in crime in the Brotherhood of Bounce.
Hello.
Hello, and we're also joined by a very special guest in the background, as you can hear. Say hi, Hamish.
Say hello.
Close enough.
He's waving. He's waving.
That'll do. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to go through. We're going to go through Division 2A. I'm not going to go through Division 2B. It's we don't have that much much time. So we're going to go through them. These we're going to start with not the week just gone, the week before that, because we missed them. So, Iterator Blurred, Fate Staber. This was. I'm not going to go into the stats. This was a dwarfing, wasn't it?
Yeah, Murderfest. I did damage and therefore won.
Yeah.
It was kind of unlucky, really, for the Bretts. I thought it was going to be equal, but no. I did some murdering. He got some killed. Although he did manage to kill a Blitzer, which I managed to ape off back to life.
Cool. After that, we've got some High Elves. Is it High Elves?
Yeah, High Elves.
And some Lizards. The Lizards absolutely spanked them. And I'm happy with that.
That's a spanking.
That is absolutely smashing. I like that. This is good. 3-0 to Lizards.
Cracking result.
There was Bowman Cellar Surfers and the Vamps. So it was Undead versus Vamps. This is a 2-all draw.
It's a good result, that.
Good result, that.
For the Vamps.
Yeah, for the Vamps, yeah, in general. And the levels they got off them were actually really, really good as well. Which we'll go into those a little bit later. Green
Obviously.
is for the third attempt of saying it, the third time saying it correctly, but for not actually recording it right. Green is the colour, apparently.
Yeah.
And Clan Diggers, some orcs beat some rats.
And there was some pest control that went on because the team that came into the next round was, let's put it this way, it had 5 rats on it that I've just played. So that was some pest control by the orcs that game.
Yeah, so good old fashioned pest control. You can't argue with it. And then humans and flings, you sort of expected it.
It's a good. I believe she nearly won.
Yeah, I'm going to break what we said though. I'm going to quickly go into and just highlight the the dodge statistic for
Yeah, that's pretty terrible.
That's terrible. Yeah, exactly, Hamish. What? Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, exactly. You can hear him. Yeah,
absolutely terrible. Absolutely god awful. Sorry, Josh. He's invited me to play F1 2019. Not at the moment. We've got a while yet, anyway. Hamish is having fun. Moving on to the week just gone. So this way took a bit of a flip. Fate stay Bert and green is the colour. 0-0. Let's actually go into this.
Yeah, I mean that's Brett's doing what Brett's supposed to do. Oh, what's that injury, Fritch?
Oh, that Blitzer is an MNG.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I've got him next week.
What
about on
and the blocker?
Saturday?
And the blocker, the Agi up blocker, apparently has MNG as well.
Mate,
he got that Agi up off that game as well. Ooh, let's have a quick look at these thing. Even on the blocks, fair play. Yards running, absolutely fine, but head and ball possession for the orcs there. SPP looks like the orcs just got their fists involved for the most part with the 4.
Well, if you're playing orcs and you're not getting your fists involved, you're doing it wrong.
Correct.
Let's be honest.
The armor for the. I
mean, I don't want to comment on how to Blood Bowl, but yeah.
Injuries holding okay. Casualties that's not a full casualty roll. But yeah, I'd be upset as well too, Hamish. I'd be upset.
It's alright. It's because I turned off YouTube.
Oh no. And then that dodge stat.
Yeah, that's low. That is low.
That dodge stat is low, and I'm sure Hamish should be judged by the sound. That's oh my god, what is that? Ah!
I mean, we should be dodging with the things we dodge. However, if he's being forced to dodge a lot with the Agi 2, then that's about right.
I would never perform a dodge with actually 2 out of sheer fear.
No, it's 50-50, mate. You've played Khemri.
Yeah, true. Catch again, what you sort of expect. Dauntless.
That's terrible.
Dauntless.
Yeah,
well done,
working.
Dauntless. Yep.
It'll have been 2-ups because they'll have been on black ups, I suspect. But still doing work.
Definitely still doing work.
Pouring the go for it. But I mean, it's a good result for the Bretts, really. But it's how you play Bretts. You don't play Bretts to go like super flashy 8 wins. You play Bretts to grind out like excellent defensive games because that's what they do.
Yes, absolutely. And then green is the colour. Their armour was holding pretty orky. Injuries.
Well, you'd expect.
Fine. Casualties. Okay, you got the one
That's
MNG.
bad. Well, that's your MNG, isn't it?
That is the sad fireball.
Yeah, that is a sad fireball.
Wait, so when it says 5 failures, does it mean he threw a fireball and it completely fucking whiffed?
Yeah, he did nothing.
That's the stat there. I think that if that fireball landed something, that could have been.
Yeah, it could have maybe done something useful.
And then pickups as well.
Pretty fucking bad.
God, passes as well. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh dodges. Well, maybe they got diced.
Yeah, it could. They could have both been diced. They could have both been like doing terrible like double fails and just like couldn't pick up the ball. And I mean, what's the pick up rate for this one? Again, 66%. Doesn't look like they're doing much scoring. They're just trying to hit each other, but it just slowed the game down so much they didn't win.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Portly's Angels, both on our center surface, we have our humans versus undead.
That was a cracking result for the humans. That obviously that
3-1.
That ST4 doing work, and he killed a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he did work.
Yeah, he killed the zombie, and he's the one that got the MVP. You know.
Yeah, it's brutal when that happens,
as is tradition.
I hate that.
And then the Blitzer got the level up as well. Let's have a look what he got.
Yeah.
Bright Demo.
Mighty Blow. Why would you not on a strength 4 block Blitzer?
Foul. Disgusting. Get rid of it.
Kill it. I've played him already, so I can't.
Blocks succeeded. Pretty even. KOs inflicted. Fairly even-ish. Injuries inflicted.
The injuries. He was getting the injuries on the undead.
He definitely was, and you can see it in the SPP as well. He farmed. That being said, the undead definitely got some bits in there, but that poor Tom post-mortem.
Yeah, he's now post-mortem.
But yeah, he has gone past the post-mortem. He is in the box, and he is being lowered into the ground.
Yeah, 6 foot under.
Yeah.
Well, he really should have been already. Yeah. You know.
Well, you know.
Undead, 3 attacks, 2 successes, 1 failure.
Look at that, going for it rolls. 21 attempts and only 1 fail. Nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Dodges were
average, slightly low.
Slightly lower.
Injuries pretty good.
Holding, Wake up after KO.
Casualties, pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah, it's not awful.
Chainsaw's
you can see why he won, can't you?
Yeah, you can see why he won. The Bonehead was playing ball. 10 for 3. Actually,
that's pretty bad, actually.
That's pretty bad, actually, yeah. Still not the worst thing in the world.
No.
I think this is where it's like, that armor hold.
Yeah, that's bad.
That is awful. Casualty failure, the regen fail. Oh, you poor man.
Yeah. Well, that's the one. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Yeah. The dodge rates as well. Assuming these dodges are being made with ghouls, one would hope.
Yeah.
That's
still
poor. Pretty poor. Pickups.
Well, no, it's about right actually on a ghoul that.
But pickups though.
Yeah, it's bad. That's bad.
But yeah, the ghouls that I'm sure has it. Just a dodge, don't they? But still, that's bad. And the wake after KO is not fantastic either. That is actually average, but still, you hope for more. Now we have a game that is yet to be played or is currently in progress as we are recording.
I believe so.
Yes.
I mean, I'd say that this one's the one. If you're going to do it, Emily, now's the time.
Yeah, do it. I believe they're quite a hurt team after their game as well.
Yeah. I think so. So we're moving
swiftly on. You dwarfed again. You dwarfed against some rats.
Yeah, but I did have he broke armor 4 times, and look at what I've got on my team.
Hang on. Oh, you do have death.
Yeah, so he broke armor 4 times, one of which killed Longbeard.
Oh, a Longbeard as well. Actually, that's actually got some value in it as well.
Well, everything's got value.
I know.
And I haven't got enough to roll because I rolled a 1 twice on my winnings. So I got 1 twice. Yeah, so that's nice.
Hamish shares in your pain by the sounds of it.
He does. He did. He shared in my pain.
Yeah, let's have a quick look at your dice rolls. Yeah, Candingus armor. Yeah, their armor rolls would like.
Yeah, but look at his
pickups.
Look at his injury rolls, mate. 21 and 2.
Yeah, that was good. His armor was breaking, but he wasn't dying.
Yeah, he just stunned. I think I injured one.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's painful.
Yeah.
And then look at yours. Yeah, your armor only failed. Your armor failed 4 times. Your injury only failed once, and that was your death.
Yeah. Well, it was a strength down. I apothecarried it. It got a death on the second. I was like, well, I'm going to sack him anyway. Death.
Yeah, so you might as well make it worth it. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Dodge rates was what you expect for Olbs. Going for it was good. Apart from that, you did all right. You actually passed the final appearance. Look at
that. Yeah. And the one Dauntless was the one final appearance. So he had Fez.
Oh wow.
Strength 7 ball and chain.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
So I went for 5 up Dauntless.
Oh wow, and you passed it.
And knocked it out.
Nice. Well done. Well played. And next, this one hasn't been apparently hasn't been validated.
I don't know. It's clearly somebody left rather unhappy, and I don't blame him because 5-0. That's disgusting.
5-0 is absolutely gross. He had 1 death, and I believe I think that was a thrall. So it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
But 5-0 is a 5-0 shutout is grim. Oh my god!
He was taking a mick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was taking piss.
Yeah, that's vile.
That is vile. And then what's we got on here? His armor wasn't holding. What was his
No, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. It says
screen losing 5-0.
No, I think it is probably just like if it's. It depends on. It could well be the armor rolls. That armor is quite relatively low. I want to say.
Yeah.
But and then you look at the injury rolls. If you break the armor, it's that just equates to a lot of stuns.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened. He just got stunned out the game. There. Bloodlust was holding fine. Dodge was fine. Apart from that, pickup's a bit unfortunate, but
yeah. Bring up the block dice. Let's see if he just got smashed off the face. I mean, he's got a lot of 6s and 5s there. It doesn't make sense to me.
Oh, okay.
What's the block dice like?
Quick hand at them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong there either. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but clearly it happened.
Yeah, it happened. It definitely happened. So I just got my housemate messaging me as apparently his something's balked.
His what's balked?
Something's balked. I don't know. I'll help him fix it once I've done this. Cool. That's a fairly sort of nice. That was a fairly set. Emily, I want to tune in. I do. I want to see shit go down. I want you to see you smash high elf face.
Yeah, smash that high elf face. Let's have a look at the teams then.
I will look at the teams. Let's start with yourself.
Well, I'm now back to an 11-man roster.
You are back to 11 man.
So I'm going to start half 2 with 10 men, guaranteed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Death Roll will get sent off, but I will rebuy him. What else did I get? Oh yeah, something. I bought a fruity level up.
Yes, you bought a fruity level. Let's have a quick. On that Troll Slayer. On the runner.
No. It's a runner.
Oh, you got past on a runner. You absolute madman. You absolute mad lad. Just bear with me a second. I'm just trying to type this message to my house because his stone are fucking wobbly because his football won't load up.
His football?
The American variety.
Right, but it won't load up.
He's
trying to play Madden?
No. He's trying to watch it on a stream, but it's dying.
Okay.
Anyway, well, as we were. So yeah, Troll Slayer sliced it. I would never look at things the same way.
That worked. That did work today, mate.
I bet it did. I bet it did.
He just got in the way.
Yeah, I bet.
And stayed in the way.
Oh yeah, I bet. We've got two long beards. They're always got tackled. These look good.
Just waiting on some SPP.
Who died?
I can't remember, but it was a long beard. Obviously, number 10.
Yeah.
He had no SPP. It wasn't.
Oh,
valuable.
okay. Not a great loss.
No, it's no great loss.
No. It's Impossibles. Let's see what disgusting things they have now. That is a skink with sprint.
Yeah, skink with sprint, 2 sidestep. You got a block and a sword.
Oh,
I mean,
the block crocs.
It's not going anywhere. But look, like he's got a lot of things
Yeah.
that are getting close to levels again.
Yeah, it's that creepy moment. That crocs with blocks. All that needs is a good
nice,
smack, and then you.
That's one more cash, isn't it?
That is one more cash, and that's it. And he's a monster. Lovely.
That's developing nicely.
Oh,
vampires.
Vampires.
So look at that disgusting thing in position number 1, and then the disgusting thing in position number 3.
Yeah, they're both like absolutely fucking vile, aren't they? Those
actually
level
5,
ups
strength 5. That is disgusting. Stamp on it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like those are the level ups that he got after his first game, the one that we failed recording.
I will point out though that is a lot of bloat.
That is a lot of bloat.
Yeah, because you are carrying a lot of TV stats on one player, so you've still got no skills to back it up. Yeah. So if they're controlled, that's it.
Yeah, it's only they're controlled. That's it.
And you haven't got like the thralls to
plus he's only got 3 ramps. It's one guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you've got you've limited thrall journeyman, but like any thrall that goes off and they are armor 7 and you do hurt them yourself. Yeah. It's not great, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But still,
it's a pretty sad time for vampires, isn't it? Those two are amazing, but I think he's going to have.
Yeah.
This season, I think it's not going to go well.
Yeah, I know.
Next season, once he's got a bit more SPP, they could become vile.
They could be absolutely vile. So keep an eye on your sound levels. You just cut out a little bit in half of your sentence there.
Oh, did I, mate?
Only a little bit. I think it might have been the background noise. But yeah, vile.
Yeah. Chuggington,
Yeah, Chuggington. Absolutely. Some rats. That is a gutter runner with extra arms. Oh my! Even Hamish is terrified. A gutter runner with extra arms is terrifying. And horns. And claw of the storm.
He's got everything back now. So he had 4 things on MNG.
He did have 4 things on MNG. He did. That is.
But yeah, niggled line rat.
Yeah, these are going to be like that line rat. That he's there as the sacrifice point, isn't he? At that point with that.
Yeah.
But that extra arm.
Watching gutter runner.
Yeah.
But look at what's at the top.
I know. Claw storm vermin.
Yeah.
Grim. Absolutely grim. Next. This is Emily. She's playing right now. This is.
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, see exactly. Your very own halfling agrees. These are halflings.
He's like eats like a halfling, mate. Sausages.
Yeah, just sausages everywhere. This is not much to say here. I hope that it does I hope it goes well because I want to see some of these.
Yeah, I want to see it do well, but like
I want to see it do well. I also want to see like a strength up or like a block on a treatment because it's.
I don't want strength up tree, mate. I'd take block.
You're not going to do a Ben.
No, I would take block.
Oh, fair enough. Well, it depends on like obviously the role.
Yeah, but I would take block.
No.
Anyway,
Actually,
it's a halfling team, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an halfling team. Humans, let's go.
It's looking nice. It's looking really nice.
Looking tasty. That blitzer with mighty blow. He's got 2 guard blitzers to go with it, and a guard ogre as well. That is a. This is how do you punch a hole in a screen? This is your list.
Yeah, you're gonna struggle with that. That is it's a good looking human team. That.
Yeah, that is a good looking human team. I like them. But I'm glad I'm not playing against next season because they're absolutely horrendous.
They could be.
Green is the colour. With ironically dressed in slightly pink. 2 Black Hawk block, lovely. Oh, I'm sorry. Who spliced Elvish DNA into that blitzer?
Yeah, I know. It's disgusting, isn't it?
Dodge and sidestep. What are you doing? You absolute monster. I love it. I don't love it. I hate it.
Mighty Blow Blitzer. 2 of them. One's MNG'd though.
Yeah, one's MNG'd. And then IOPS. Your standard block thrower.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? You take block.
Yeah, exactly. These look good. That fucking blitzer. They're just taken behind a shed and shooting.
Let's have a look at them Balmar Cellar Surfers.
Let's have a look at our undead.
We thought this was a good-looking team before.
Yeah, we thought this was a good-looking team. We did.
MNG on the other guard. Oh, that's a shame.
That is unfortunate. Whenever
But their
like,
ghouls are looking good, you know. He's got 3 blodging, 1 sure hands, block zombie, 2 skeletons now. You know, for extra stamping.
Extra stamping, yeah, of course. Naturally, you got a backup stamper. But yeah, this is looking like a decent team. This is like the ghouls have got the protection. One's with short hands just for safety. Yeah. I like it. Good.
It could go somewhere. It could
definitely could go somewhere. This is a high elf team which apparently look absolutely fucking decimated. Oh dear lord.
Yeah. Oh, that's not. Yeah. 1 catcher, 2 blitzers. That's all you've got really, and then scrots. I mean, you've got 2 block linemen, but you're still you're feeling that.
You are feeling that. That is rough.
It's gonna be a hard game. I mean, it is flings, so you should be able to elf bollocks them anyway. However,
hopefully you don't, because we love flings.
Yeah, we want flings to win.
Yeah,
flings for the win.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool.
However, good looking team. Yeah,
they could develop into something horrible. And then
the
finally,
bits that need to stay alive are alive.
Yeah, true. And these,
mate,
that
adjunct catcher,
whoever
blocker.
whoever gave that a next MNG is sorry, adjunct blocker. Sorry, is whoever gets give it that MNG, you need like a you need a medal or a chocolate bar or something. Apparently, for some reason, I'm very in demand. Everything I own is going off at the same time.
Okay.
Fine. We'll carry on. I can ignore
well, we've got we've got a dirty player on the lineman. Good call. Like it.
Yes.
Block on the other lineman. It's a nice double. We've got a niggle blitzer, but shit happens.
Yeah, but that a niggle blocker. But sorry, niggle blitzer there. Sorry.
Yeah.
What would you discuss that one? It was just an MNG, wasn't it? Yeah, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was MNG.
It wasn't long term or anything. Cool.
I mean, it is. You've got to be careful because that has got the potential to hog all of his SPP. But
absolutely.
It's got potential to go for a good team. That
it really, really does. Right, on to next week's schedule. Let's have a gander. Clan Dingus versus Staybert. Staybert. Sorry, we've got some rats and Brett. Rats
versus Brett. I mean, I'm gonna have to give it to the Bretts. I think that team is nice, even without the Agi 4. They're a hard team to push against.
I completely agree. I'm with the Bretts on this one. Let me just put the
2-1 maybe.
2-1, you reckon?
Because you can't rule rats out. Rats
they're
can
still
do
rats. Yeah,
crazy stuff. Yeah,
they are still rats. They can just like put their foot down and like.
It's like they could get a blitz on turn 1 and then be completely unstoppable.
Yeah.
Because they flooded your back line and you can't catch up because they're movement 7 and you're movement 4.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way, and you can't stop them. And then your death roller gets sent off from turn 2. It's just the way it goes.
Absolutely. Next, you've got Flings versus Vamps. Oof, with how decimated he got. This is actually quite tough to say because
it could go amazingly and it could go terribly. You've just got to remember that it's an Agi versus Agi roll.
Yes.
For the gaze.
For the gaze, yeah.
So gazing a tree is really easy.
Yes, it is easy, very easy. So it's. And of course, you don't even have to do that if they end up taking root. You just avoid them. But still, it's like I think it's one of those things. It's like I think it's going to be a case of the Vamps are going to try and obviously score.
Yes.
Like quite. I'm going to say they're going to try and like delay it. But then, obviously, Flings can fling.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to give it. If it all depends on how it depends on the bloodlust goes. If the bloodlust like folds like
it always is, isn't it? Yeah. It always goes down to bloodlust with Vamps. If Vamps didn't have bloodlust, they'd be amazing.
Yeah, if the bloodlust folds like a cheap hooker, then he's got, then it's going to be like it's just not going to work.
No.
And even Flings can outdo them, but I have faith. I'm going to go with 2-1. 2-1 to the Flings if the Flings defend first.
That's fair. That's fair. I would say 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
1-1. The next one's the biggie. So this game is probably the one you should be watching.
Yes, Paulie's Angels. It's impossible. This is
this is
top of the table clash, isn't it?
Yeah, these guys are second and third, I think.
Yeah.
And they've both looked really, really strong.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, in their games, 5-0 and 3-1 there.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
The teams are both looking good. This could be a really good game. I am edging ever so slightly towards Paulie's Angels because of that strength foot blitzer.
I
think it allows him to stand a bit more so it's going to allow him just that little bit of leeway to stand toe to toe with the Saurus.
Yeah.
And hope that that might be the edge.
What sort of score line then? What are you thinking?
Oh mate, it's 2-1 if it's anything.
2-1.
It's going to be a tighty, isn't it?
I reckon. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go for 2-2. I'll tell you
it's fair. It's fair.
It can depend on. It can massively depend on who attacks first. Because if the humans attack first, they'll probably try and stall out and like make it harder for them to because the lizards have the advantage of having those skinks with like the sprint with that skink with sprint and sidestep, so it could be a pain in the arse to get down anyway. So they can score back real quick. So if the humans say attack first, they can stall up until the last moment. So they end up at the half 1-0. Then the lizards will probably want to do that again.
Then you 1-1.
But then you possibly 1-1. But then again, the lizards might go for the quick attack for the first one to get the early score, and then
to try and play for the
second. And then the humans do the same thing again, and just it was 2-2. I think it's going to go that way, 2-2, 2-2 or 1-1, for the sake of.
But you reckon a draw?
I reckon a draw.
It's fair. It's a reasonable assessment of that game. It is a tight one.
Yeah, absolutely. Orcs, green is the colour, and yourself. Well, obviously you're going for yourself.
It's 1-0, mate. It's 1-0 for the dwarfs.
Yeah,
I mean, I've got to back myself to win. It's actually going to be difficult.
It is going to be difficult. You've got.
I think it's going to be a tight one. 1-0.
It's going to be a bash on bash, basically.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight, isn't it? It's just if I can get any leeway with them orcs.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll be looking to use those troll slayers and try and sort of do the tactics. So like I'll try and leave a side open, encourage him onto a flank, then use the troll slayers to maybe like surf him. But
yeah, agree.
You never know what the fuck's going to happen, do you?
No, absolutely. I'm going to go with Josh. Will you please stop inviting me? I'm going to go with the same. I'm going to say 1-0 to yourself as well, because that orc team
seems to be the dwarf way, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then finally, undead versus
elves.
High elves. Undead.
Well, there's going to be no elves left.
Yeah.
Because the halflings are going to eat them alive. So undead.
I'm going to say 2-0 as well.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
With the amount of like how depleted that high elf team is.
Elf looking, yeah.
Depending on how they come out.
See?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. Oh no! Depending on how they come out of this halfling game, they could get just beat up by the undead. Easy.
Yeah, easily. I mean, that's the way it goes, isn't it? You can have a look at the leaderboard. Got taken. That we've got 2 games in process. One of which is the Lizardmen. So the Lizardmen are 4-1-1.
Yes.
They stay in third. However, it's quite tight there.
Yeah, it's very tight up at the top.
Yeah, and the halfling high elf situation.
Yes. If the halflings win, it puts them in. It only puts them into ninth. But still.
Yeah.
It could be it could signal like curtains for a lot of it.
Yeah. It's going to be a tight one anyway.
Definitely, and I'm sure Hamish agrees.
Yes, he tells you there. See,
Kelly
type
agrees. Yeah. Cool. All right, then. I think we'll have to call it there.
Well, I'll let you go and sort out your housemates.
Yeah, I'm being bugged by
NFL.
I'm being bugged by my housemate. I'm being bugged by my F1 league. It's like I'm trying to do something here. All right. Anyway.
Well, until next week.
Until next week.
Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl. Yes. Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl.